Okay, so question number 3. What type of quadrilateral is this? Now, it's going to randomize the question. Each of us is going to have a different question. So what type of quadrilateral is it? Well, here I've given you, this is the exam number 1 notes again, which I emailed you and is at the top of the Unit 1 module in the Canvas course shell. Exam number 1 notes. So I've given you the information about quadrilaterals. Quad means four-sided shapes. So we did triangles, 3 sides, now quadrilaterals, 4 sides. So most of this you probably know. Some of it might be new territory or just reminder to you. So parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal length and parallel. Rectangle, square, rhombus, you might be a little unfamiliar with that one.
Lateral is D.
All right, so let's make this here. Try to do a better job on the rhombus. Yeah, it's not so good. So a rhombus is a diamond.
Wait.
Like a really perfect one there.
Equilateral.
They made a really perfect one there, and I didn't make such a perfect one. Let me try again, one more time. It's supposed to be a diamond. Yeah, so a rhombus is basically a diamond. So rhombus is a diamond with 4 equal sides. So these 2 sides are equal and these 2 sides are equal. But it doesn't necessarily have right angles. You tracking with me? That's what differentiates it from a square. The angles are not necessarily right angles, whereas a square has 4 equal sides and the angles are 90 degrees. See the difference? Square has 4 equal sides and the angles are 90, whereas a rhombus has 4 equal sides. That's what these little marks mean. All 4 sides are equal, but the angles may or may not be 90 degrees. Okay, and then a trapezoid. Trapezoid has 2 lines that are parallel. So I put arrows there. That means the top line and the bottom line are headed in the same direction, meaning they're parallel. So one pair is parallel instead of on a parallelogram, the top and the bottom are parallel and the right and the left are parallel also. So that's the difference there. And then finally a kite. Kite looks like a kite, that hence the name. And these 2 sides have the same length. And these 2 sides have the same length. It's kind of like a diamond, like a rhombus, whereas the top and the bottom are not necessarily the same length. Okay, so with all that in mind, let's practice. So here's the first one. Mine is clearly a square. That one's a square because all 4 sides are equal, all 4 angles are equal. That's the one I was given. But let me go back and check on yours real quick. So let me just do some random ones here. Here we go. Let me try. I'm not sharing my screen there. There we go. You can see my screen now, right? And you can see I picked a random one. This is number 3. So what would this one be? Can you tell this one? See how it has an arrow on the left and an arrow on the right? That means those 2 are headed in the same direction. They're parallel.
Trapezoid.
Yeah, that's a trapezoid. A trapezoid has 1 pair of parallel sides, but the other are not. That is indeed a trapezoid. Everybody see that one? I'm going to do a few more of these because it randomizes it. I'll submit that. It's right. Now remember, you can practice again. You can say, give me a new one, and it will not mess up your homework score. You can practice stuff you've already got right, and it won't mess up your score. Even if the new practice ones you get wrong, it still keeps you at full credit for the time you got it right. Click new one. Okay, what's that now? What type of quadrilateral is that one?
Is that a kite?
Nice. That's a kite. Top and bottom. I mean, and the 2 tops and the 2 bottoms are equal length. That one is a kite. Are we good there for those 2? Let's try another one. Oh, that's a trapezoid again, huh? Do another one there. I'm stuck on the trapezoid. Okay. What kind of quadrilateral is that one? That one I haven't mentioned. That one's a little tricky. It's got two parallel sides, which means it's like a trapezoid. But then what do these marks mean on the top and the bottom lines here, up here and down here? What do those single slashes mean?
Does that mean that they're the same like sides?
Same length. Yeah, those two have the same length. So what word have we used for triangles when we have two sides the same length?
Congruent.
Just for all three sides, we say equiangular for a triangle. What do we say for only two sides?
Isosceles?
Isosceles. Yeah, this is an isosceles trapezoid. Everybody see that? So I haven't really used, so you have to put those two words together. It's a trapezoid because it's got two sides that are parallel and the other two sides are equal. So it's not just any old trapezoid, it's an isosceles trapezoid. Remember the trapezoid we had a minute ago didn't have two equal sides. It had two parallel sides, but the other two sides were not equal length. This one has two parallel sides and the other two sides are equal length. It's an isosceles trapezoid. Submit that. Yeah, let's try another one. Now, what's that? Top and bottom are parallel lines, right and left are parallel lines. That's what those arrows mean, same direction, parallel.
It's a
Would it be
parallelogram.
Yep, parallelogram indeed, right? There it is, good. Let's try another one. Oh, so there's the regular trapezoid again, huh? See how that's a regular trapezoid, not an isosceles trapezoid, because the top and the bottom are not the same length. Doesn't have two equal length sides. It has two parallel sides, but not two equal length sides. All four sides up there are different lengths, aren't they? It's not an isosceles trapezoid. That one's just, again, a regular trapezoid. Yeah. Anyway, I keep getting stuck on that one. All right, now what's that?
Is it just a quadrilateral because it doesn't have anything the same?
Very good, Paulina. Yeah, that's just a normal quadrilateral, isn't it? Doesn't have any, nothing's equal. No sides, no parallel lines, nothing. That's just a normal quadrilateral, nothing special. Try another one. Okay, there. Yeah, what's that?
A rectangle.
Yep, rectangle, because the top and the bottom are congruent, right? Single marks for the top and the bottom, which means those are the same length. And the right and the left are the same length. They both have double slashes, but all four sides are not the same. It looks like it's a little wider than it is tall. All four sides are not the same. It's not a square, it's a rectangle. That's right. Good. Have we covered about all of them? We covered that one. What else is there? Let me see if I can get, there is one more. If I can get it, I don't know. Just keep getting old ones again. No, done that. Been there, done that. How about, nope. Nope. Yeah, okay, what's that now?
Is that a rhombus?
There it is. It's a rhombus. Because remember, a rhombus has four equal sides, but notice the angles are not 90 degrees. So it's not a square. It's not a square. It's a diamond. It's kind of sitting on its side a little bit, so it's hard to see it as a diamond because the points aren't straight up and down. But yeah, it's a diamond shape. It's a rhombus, meaning four equal sides, but the angles are not 90, so it's not a square. It's a rhombus. That's right. It's a diamond on its side. Yeah, good. So there we go. So